because I'm not sharing with y'all. Bye. Okay, you guys, so the treadmill just got here. The service technicians just left. They were assembling my new treadmill. So me and this thing are going to be going at it. So this is the Soul F80. They had the F85 that came with the screen and everything, but with the workouts and everything, but I did not want to get that. The reason being, I didn't want to get that particular treadmill because it seemed to me like having the, what is it? The F85 is the new one. Seemed like having the F85 had the screen and the workouts and everything, but they were having a lot of issues with the screen and the service, and I didn't want to deal with that. Sometimes when new products come out, you should wait until they, you know, work the bugs out or whatever. So this particular treadmill works well if you're in a certain weight class. If you're plus size like me, this treadmill will work well for you. You can't get on certain treadmills because they don't hold up to your weight. So I bought one that holds up to my weight well, and I could get the workout done with no issue. So it will work out well for you. The Soul F80 will work out well for you because it will hold a certain weight class, and you'll be able to walk and run with ease. I tried this out in Dick's Sporting Goods, so I was able to try this out in like 2 Norditracks, and then the Soul F63, and I like the Soul F80. I have been looking at this treadmill for like a year and decided to go ahead and get it and cancel my gym memberships and just work out at home. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So my HelloFresh box came in yesterday. My treadmill is finally here today, and we're going to get it in. So I'll be posting another vlog about what my weight loss goals are and how I attempt to attack this weight. So I say attack because it's like I'm trying to get back to what my body was, and it's not this. Like, I'm not naturally a plus size person. A matter of fact, I'm the only person in my family that is plus size, to be honest. So I'm ready to get rid of it. It's a mindset. You hold on to it until you're ready to let it go. I'm ready to let it go. So, yeah, that's what's happening today. So I'm about to go in the kitchen and make myself lunch. I kind of delayed my lunch because I was waiting on the service technicians. Really didn't want to get in the middle of shooting a video and then they stopped by. So that's done. So I'm going to make my second meal from HelloFresh. I think I'm going to do the spinach one, but let's go in the kitchen and see. So give me a few minutes to set up and I'll tune you guys back in. All right, see you in a second. Okay, guys, I am back. Today is February 17th, and I just got my treadmill in, so I showed y'all that previously. So now, as promised, we're going to move on to the second recipe that I got from HelloFresh out of my box. Check out the previous video. I think it's called HelloFresh, What's in the Box. So I made a dish from the HelloFresh box yesterday, which was the Cantina shrimp fajitas. I don't know why throughout the video I kept saying shrimp tacos. Maybe that's what came to mind, but supposedly it was fajitas. To me, it was a taco, but it was really good. So we're on the second recipe from my HelloFresh box. I'm a new subscriber to HelloFresh, so I wanted to see if this could aid me in my weight loss journey as far as not overeating in calories and trying to eat like healthier meals and not eat so much takeout food. So we're going to see how this goes. I'll let y'all know at the end of the video what my weight is now and what I plan on doing as far as, well, no, I'll put that in another video. So this is strictly going to be a cooking video. Okay, so today we're making the roasted garlic and zucchini flatbread. This is the ingredients. And then it has the step-by-step instructions on the back. And this is the bag that it comes in. Okay, so you need zucchini. You need 4 ounces of grape tomatoes, 1 clove of garlic, a 1/4 ounce of chives. It's 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning, 2 flatbreads, 1 teaspoon of wheat flour, and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 4 tablespoons of cream cheese, a 1/2 cup of mozzarella cheese, and 1 teaspoon of chili flakes. And you can make this for 2 people or 4 people. This takes about 10 minutes in prep, 40 minutes to cook, and this is 610 calories. Okay, so the first step is telling us to prep. So it's telling us that we should slice up the zucchini and half the grape tomatoes, and also mince the chives. So I'm going to prepare my little surface to do that, and then I'll show y'all as I'm, preparing everything. So 1 second. Okay, so I'm back. I got everything prepped. I have oven preheated to 450 according to the directions. So now we're getting ready to open up this HelloFresh bag and see what's inside. Okay, so this is the flatbreads and the chives. The flatbread we'll be using today. And what else is inside of here? We got 2 packages of the Philadelphia cream cheese. We have chili flakes. This is garlic powder. And this is the HelloFresh mozzarella. We have a fresh zucchini, so we need to wash that. What else is here? We also have 1 tablespoon of flour. What is this? 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning. And 4 ounces of grape tomatoes. And then we have this 1 clove of garlic. They really give you the amount that you need. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash the tomatoes and the zucchini, and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so I have washed the zucchini and I have washed the grape tomatoes. I'm getting ready to dry those, and let's see, what does it say in our first step? Okay, in the first step, it's saying preheat the oven to 450, wash and dry your produce, Trim in half the zucchini lengthwise, slice crosswise with a 1/2 inch thick half moon. So you're going to chop this into half moons. And then you're going to peel the garlic, place it in the center of a small piece of foil, drizzle with olive oil and season with salt and pepper. Cinch into a packet, half the tomatoes, and mince the chives. So let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to dry off this zucchini. And on step 2 it says to toss zucchini onto a baking sheet, drizzle with olive oil, 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, salt and pepper. Place garlic on the same sheet and roast for 14 to 16 minutes. Okay, so we're going to do that. Okay, so looks like y'all can see me pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and cut both ends of the zucchini, and then it said cut into half moon shape, so the easiest way for me to do it is this way. So I'm gonna cut it lengthwise and then turn it on the flat side, and then I'm gonna cut half moon shapes. That's the easiest way for me to do it. Again, lengthwise, flat side down, and then half moons. Hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing. Okay, so now that's done. Now we're gonna chop the chives, and I'm gonna take this brown one out because these pieces don't look too good, so I'm gonna take those out. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse these two because I forgot to rinse them because they were still in the pack. So let me go rinse these after I throw a few of these pieces out. Okay, so I went ahead and washed these, so now I'm gonna pat dry them. Like dry these off a little bit. Make sure they're not, you know, so wet. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and chop these up. These are kind of hard to chop up, but they so little and my nails so long. Okay, so that works. So now that we got the zucchini in half moons and we got the chives minced up, now I'm going to put the zucchini on the roasting pan with the oil and salt and pepper, and I'm going to put that in the oven. So that's what I'm doing right now. Comment down below if you have a subscription with let me adjust y'all a little bit more. Comment down below if you have a subscription with HelloFresh and how you like it so far. Do you like the recipes? If not, you know, let me know too which ones you like or didn't like. and what was your experience with HelloFresh. This is my first time. I haven't, yeah, this is my first time. I haven't had a subscription with HelloFresh before, so yesterday was pretty good. We'll see how it goes. Right now I'm just going to put a little salt on my zucchini, and then a little pepper, and I'll show y'all what that looks like when it comes out the oven. Sorry I'm so close. So let me put this in the oven. Now the next step after putting the my mind went blank. Okay, after putting the zucchini in the oven, we're also supposed to put the garlic in, but I'm going to wait a few minutes before I put that in. So in the meanwhile, we're supposed to put the tomatoes in a medium bowl and toss it with olive oil, adding 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, salt, and pepper, and set aside and let it marinate. So I'm going to get the bowl for that, and then I'll show y'all what I'm doing. Okay, so I have the tomatoes. I washed them already, so I'm drying them off. Okay, so I'm getting ready to half those. So we're gonna cut these in half. Okay, and then we're going to put them in a small bowl like the instructions said. So I just hold mine like that and just cut them in half. That's the easiest way for me. That one's kind of pruny, so I'm not going to use that. Okay, so I got them all cut in half, and now I'm going to toss them in the bowl like the instructions or the directions say. And it says drizzle with a little olive oil. And then it says salt and pepper. And add the Italian seasoning. So it says add the whole pack. So we're just going to stir this around a little bit. I don't know if I added enough oil. Let's add a little bit more oil. Okay. We're going to stir that around really good, and then we're going to set that to the side. Okay, so we're done with that. Sorry, I wasn't putting the stand up high enough so that y'all can see me. So, okay, so now we're marinating the grape tomatoes. So the next thing it's telling us to do is to go ahead and prep the flatbreads. So let's see. Okay, so once the zucchini is done, which is not quite there yet. So once the zucchini is finished roasting or cooking, then we're supposed to marinate the zucchini and the grapes together in the marinade we just made with the Italian seasoning, salt and pepper and oil. So we gotta wait a little bit for that. So now I'll go ahead and prep the garlic. Where's that one little garlic clove I had? Y'all. Oh, okay. I thought I had lost the garlic. I was like, y'all gonna have to get that minced garlic out my refrigerator. But yeah, so they gave us this clove of garlic, so we have to use this. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and toss it in the oven with the zucchini. By the time the zucchini is done, the garlic should be ready. So all we have to do is smash it, take it out, and roughly chop it, and we'll be done. So what it's telling us to do now is toast the flatbread. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in the oven and toast that up real quick. Well, it's two of them in here, but this looks like you could cut it in half and make it 4 servings. Yeah. What does the package say? It says 2 servings, but for me, this would be 4 servings. And if you're curious about the nutrition facts, this is 260 calories for 1 crust. So basically 2 servings. And then it's 47 carbs. So each flatbread is 47 carbs, 550 milligrams of sodium, and it's like 1 gram of sugar, 8 grams of protein. So we'll go ahead and get this toasted. And while that's cooking, we have to move on to a sauce. I know, right? Gotta make a whole sauce for this. Hold on while I put this in the oven. Okay, so I got the flatbreads in the oven. They're toasting, the zucchini is roasting, and the tomatoes are marinating. So now step 4, we have to make a white sauce. So we have to melt 1 tablespoon of butter in a large pan, add flour, the garlic powder, and the remaining Italian season, and whisk for 30 seconds until lightly brown. Then we're supposed to reduce the heat, whisk in the cream cheese, a half cup of water until melted and combined. Season generously with salt and pepper. Simmer until thickened for 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, I'm going to show y'all this. Let me get some tasting spoons. Yeah, I use tasting spoons. 1 second. Okay, I got my little plastic tasting spoons for when I need to taste this sauce. So the first thing we're gonna do is put in. Let me put y'all on the. Let me transfer y'all over a little bit. Okay. Ooh, I got a little chive in there. That's a chive, y'all. Okay, so you're gonna put a tablespoon of butter and let that melt down. Then we're going to add the flour that they provided us, which is 1 tablespoon. And it says that we're supposed to low. And we're supposed to add this garlic powder here. And we're supposed to whisk this together. And add a half cup of water. Now, what I know about a sauce is you're supposed to like whip it up till it's really, really smooth. And I got little chunks of garlic powder in here, making me look like I'm a rookie at cooking or something. So I don't know if I can fix this, but let's see. So as you can see, I'm adding a little bit of water at a time to make the sauce, because that's how you get a smoother sauce. You don't want clumpy sauce, just like you would do like a gravy or a roux. So you add a little bit at a time. This recipe is calling for water. Me personally, I would probably add chicken stock to it. Yeah, I will probably revamp. But we're going to go by the instructions today just to see how it tastes. And I was able to knock those garlic clumps out. Them chunks. Garlic clumps out so that we can have like a smooth sauce. So we're going to turn this down just a little bit. And I'm going to add the rest of that water in a minute. But we're going to go ahead and add the rest of the Italian. Oh, no, that's not Italian. Oh, dang. I used too much Italian on the tomatoes, so I'm just going to add what I have in my spice cabinet. So that's about a good tablespoon right there. So we're going to add the remaining water and go ahead and stir that in. And then we're going to add salt and pepper. And then I'm going to stir it up and taste this just to see how it tastes. So I'm going to stir that up. Turn it up a little bit so it can start to thicken. And let's just taste this and see how it is. It needs a little bit more salt for me, so I'm going to put a little bit more. And you can see this is starting to, what am I doing? So we're going to taste this again with a new spoon. Okay, that's a lot better. So it needed a little bit more salt. So we're going to let that thicken up a little bit. I'm going to turn it down. Okay, so while that's, I'm going to put that on low. It's starting to thicken up the way it needs to. So I'm going to check on these roasted vegetables. And it looks like those are ready, so I'm gonna take those out. All right, y'all, so now that I got the roasted vegetables, I'll show y'all this in a minute, but I have to put this cream cheese in the sauce. I'm gonna whisk that in real quick. As you can see, I'm whisking in the cream cheese if it's not too I'm gonna see if I can whisk this real smooth, because again, I don't like a sauce that's supposed to be smooth to be chunky. So we're whisping this down, and it looks like it's getting smooth. Hold on, baby. Kyla's talking to me, y'all. Sorry. Thickening, as you can see. So we can turn this down. This is also, oops, I put the Philadelphia cream cheese packet there. But those are the roasted zucchini, and that is the roasted garlic. I'm about to smash that and mince it. And this is the tomatoes. So we're gonna put the zucchini into the tomatoes and let that marinate together with the garlic. Okay, y'all, I'm getting ready to smash this garlic. So basically, you just smash this with the back of your knife, and it'll go ahead and come apart because you were roasting it. So you should be able to just pop that out of there like that. I'm gonna cut off the edge. Get that out of the way. And then we're just gonna do a rough chop. And I'm just gonna scoop this in with the zucchini and tomatoes. I'm gonna stir this around a little bit. I would normally just put in minced garlic because it's just easier. Of course, remember you're supposed to salt and pepper this to taste. Uh-oh, lost a few. Okay, so now we're gonna get ready. I'm gonna get a paper towel. We're gonna get ready and build this pizza. So the recipe calls for us to go ahead and put the sauce on the flatbreads, and we're supposed to preheat our oven on broil. So I have that going. So we're gonna go ahead and sauce up this flatbread, and then put the zucchini and then the mozzarella cheese on it and stick it in the oven. Your broiler is supposed to be on high, and we're just gonna like sort of broil it for like 1 or 2 minutes because it's not a whole lot of cheese. This is how much cheese they gave us, so it's not gonna take a lot of time. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that together, show you what it looks like, pop it in the oven. Okay, I put all the sauce on the flatbread. I want to taste it. It's really good, y'all. I like that. Okay. Put the veggies on. I'll go ahead and let y'all see that. So we have to spread this across 2 flatbreads. So I want to make sure I leave enough for the other flatbread. And get an equal amount of tomatoes and zucchini on both of them. So I'm just gonna like move this around a little bit. I probably would have used 2 zucchinis personally, but that's just me. Try to make sure I get a little bit on every piece. Okay, so that's 1 flatbread, and now I'm going to sprinkle the cheese that they provided us. And since we're doing 2 flatbreads, I'm only going to put half. So we're going to do a little sprinkle. And so that leaves us enough for like the other half. So I'm gonna do the other half. Okay, so that's one flatbread we prepared. So I'm gonna put that on the baking sheet. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this into the oven under the broiler, and I will see you guys in a second. So we finished the flatbread. We added the chives and the oop, lost the tomato. Let me go ahead and eat that. That's really good. Oh wow. Okay, so yesterday I said that the Cantina shrimp fajitas was my favorite. This is my favorite. Kylie, you were right. Kylie said this was gonna be my favorite. The tomato was good, so I'm interested to see how this flatbread is gonna taste. But yeah, so this is the roasted garlic and zucchini flatbread, and like I said, I added the garnish, the chopped chives, and the red pepper flakes on it. So I'm ready to taste this. It's really hot, but I'm ready to taste it. This is really good. This is my favorite so far. And yeah, this is my favorite so far. And it's completely healthy. There's no meat on it whatsoever. If you're watching your carbs, probably just eat half of it. Like I did. I cut it in half. So I really turned this into 2 servings instead of 1. But this is really good. Okay, I'm gonna go. Because I'm not sharing with y'all. Bye.